Hi everyone, so I've been getting a few questions from people about staying consistent with your revision, which I think is something that is really important because obviously we're like a month away from exams now, so you need to be consistent in order to have like a real effect on your grades at this stage. I'm just going to give you guys some advice quickly on how you can stay consistent. First of all, I just want to quickly say that if you have any questions or video requests, leave them in the comments or you can email me. My email is in my channel bio. Also want to say that I am still taking on new students for tutoring, so if you want to be tutored by me, just email me. Again, my email is in my channel bio. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. The first piece of advice I can offer you is to make a routine. I've been saying this, like I've been banging on about it for so long, and by routine I don't mean like a revision timetable. I mean like a daily schedule, like a daily structure to your day. Like, you know, you have like 24 hours in a day. Like, structure what you're going to be doing in each hour. Like, for example, you might have 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock is your leisure time, and then like 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock is study time, and then 7 to 8 is family time. You get the point. Like, if you structure your day, you're going to be able to first of all have more of a balance, because you're going to be able to allocate certain times of the day to spending time with your friends and family and spending time for yourself. Because if you don't structure a day like that, especially when we're this close to exams, what a lot of students tend to do is they tend to like do spontaneous revision bursts throughout the day, or just revise throughout the whole entire day with like procrastination breaks in between. And that's, first of all, that's not an effective use of your time. It's going to burn you out. You're far more likely to burn you out, and also you're not like creating a healthy balance. You can't be doing things like that. You can't be neglecting yourself. You can't be neglecting your family and friends. You need to be balancing. But also, when you create a routine like that, because you're revising consistently at certain times of the day, it's going to be able to create a revision habit for you. And when you have a habit, that overrides lack of motivation. For example, like, nobody feels motivated to brush their teeth, but they do it anyway because it's a habit. Second piece of advice I can offer you is to keep the revision lighter. Like, don't be going from like little to no revision to the next day doing 6 hours of revision. That is not how you stay consistent. You need to keep it a bit lighter so that you can stay consistent. For example, that's like someone doing no exercise at all and sitting on the couch all day to getting up and doing 6 hours of gym every single day. Like, it's just not gonna work. You need to try and keep it lighter to keep it consistent. And I'm not saying to do like half an hour revision and call it a day. Like, especially when we're this close to exams, I would recommend doing like several hours every day at least with breaks, but keep it light. What I'm saying is keep it light. Don't be doing loads and loads of hours if you've been doing little to no hours these past few weeks. Maybe start off with like 2 to 3 hours with breaks, and then build it up. The next week do 3 to 4, the next week do 4 to 5. Like, we have a month now. We do want to be trying to do as much revision as we can, but do not do too much. Don't burn yourself out like that. Next thing, and this is one of the most crucial points that I can give, is to plan ahead. Find out your exam dates. If you haven't got your exam timetable already, then go online and search up your exam boards, and then write down all the exam dates that you have on a calendar, such as Google Calendar, or you can get like a physical calendar. Write down the exam dates so you know what subjects exams are coming first, and therefore you can prioritize the subjects that have the exams first. And you can also, in each date of the calendar until your exams, you can write down what you're going to be revising that day. So you can look over your exam specifications for each of your subjects, identify all of the weak topics and gaps in your knowledge, and therefore split it up and then allocate those topics to certain days until your exams. That way, when you allocate it and when you plan out meticulously your revision until your exams, it's going to give you peace of mind because you're scheduling content to certain days, and therefore when you have it planned out like that, and you know that you've got all your content planned out and you're going to be able to cover it all before the exams, then you're going to be able to have this peace of mind and take each day as it comes. Like, instead of thinking, oh, I have to revise this, I have to revise that, you're going to be thinking, no, I've got a plan, I know what I'm going to be revising, I know when I'm going to be revising it. So I can just focus on each day as it comes and just focus on the topic in my calendar for today. I don't have to think about anything else. And therefore, you're breaking things down into more manageable chunks, because when you're thinking about revising everything, you're going to overwhelm yourself. And when you're overwhelmed, you're not going to be motivated. You're going to lack and lose motivation very quickly. And if you're demotivated, you're going to procrastinate. It's like someone setting a basketball hoop 50 meters high. Like, you're not even going to attempt it. But when you bring it a bit lower and you make things more manageable, you make things easier to like focus on, then it's going to be much easier for you to stay consistent because you're going to be more motivated. If you're able to keep things like take each day as it comes, focus on one thing at a time, it's going to keep you going, because you're going to be getting that dopamine rush, thinking, okay, I've ticked this off, I've ticked that off, like I've done my revision for today. Then we're going to be thinking about tomorrow's revision tomorrow, instead of thinking, oh yeah, I've done this but I haven't done that. If you break it down like that, it's going to keep you motivated and therefore consistent. And yeah, that's all the advice that I can offer. I hope this helps. Again, if If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments or you can email me. Good luck with your exams, you got this, and yeah, bye guys.